I've got a great use case for container queries. Let's take a look at this project I've been working on. This is a location search for Intermountain Health. Now we have these cards here that are responsive in how they flex down. So we have mobile, and then up just a little wider, our buttons will go up to the side, and then you get a little wider is when it becomes trickier because we go into two columns. Two columns makes these cards almost like the mobile size again. And we could have done a media query to do this. In fact, originally I had a media query for all these to go up at a certain breakpoint, but it's problematic when you want it down where it can still kind of fit where this medium size is, but as you get just a little past that where you have two columns, you don't have quite as much room to bring these up to the side. And then again, at the even wider, we'll have those buttons go to the side again. We need a container query to be able to know, okay, how much space is available and make those changes accordingly. So let's take a look at that. So on our outermost container for this card, I have set a container property. Now this property can contain both a name for that container, so the card, and then the second parameter is the type, container type, and that's the inline size. So we're doing both the container name and the container type. This gives us the context for a container query. Now when we want to use that, we go down to our inner node and say, and give us our definitions for when it changes. We have the default set, so we have the image, and then we have the body, and then we have some actions. These actions are what kind of float to the side. As you see here, at that larger size, which I've set to be at 600 pixels, we change that grid area. And we give it a little bit different template columns. This way, instead of being restricted to the media query and being, which is the viewport width, we're looking at the container's width and going according to what its width needs to change at. It gives us that greater control over the breakpoints rather than using the full viewport. We're using this container since it's independent of that viewport. Let me know if you have any questions. Reshare if you find this useful.